I need your help, friend. To race now, my friend. Faster! Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded. Are you there? Bingo! It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Hope you're not doing anything
Expulso! President, we're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Be warned, whoever you are, I can find you.
Time for you all to clear out.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Revelio.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students. No one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Abracadabra! She's alive.
Revelio. The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Off on another adventure, are we? can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
No more happiness for you.
That's the best you can do, Alaska Slaughter. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
than that! Expulso! Expulso! Defendo! Incendio! How delightful! Expelliarmus! Confirm!
Make you wish you were back at school!
That is not back at all! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I'm going to enjoy it.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! We got for this! Arresto Defender! Defender! Expulso! What are your faults on electricity? Luma! Expulso!
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Rookwards don't go there. Incendio! Bombarda. Expulso! To regret. Incendio! Pay for your deed. Expulso! Made a great coming here. Try. A lamb to the slaughter. Expulso! Impressive. Protego! Will you hold still? That was a mistake. Pay for your deed.
Time to teach Levioso!
Death from above! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Flash of inspiration!
Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Expulso! Expulso! Levioso! Might want to look up. Expulso! This is not going well for you. Expulso! Descendo! Expulso! Flipendo! Quite expulso! Expulso! What are your faults on?
You should have joined me.
Well done, child. so.
Stop right there!
I'm just warming up.
Bombarda.
Cowards!
Expelliarmus. Accio. Professor. Defendo.
We're only delaying the
Bombarda.
You disappoint me!
Disarm my try not to make this too easy for me. Just the beginning.
Exploso! Not the final fight!
Good job.
Exploso! Protect him! Expelliarmus! Thought you had me there! Confringo! Forever.
Is that the best
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Come! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Had enough?
Protego!
Another pitiful trap. Stand and fight.
You come to the wrong place, child. You die for that.
I'm not done with you.
Stupid.
You've made it.
Well, Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego!
You wish you were back at
Confringo! Incendio!
How delightful.
Rookwoods don't go down easy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
Positivity.
No!
Don't do that.
Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus!
No!
Expulso! Defendo! Bombarda! Confringo!
You're going to regret that. You're no match for me.
You will not survive this fight! Confringo!
No more happy days for you. Try to make this
Incendio!
I'm just warming up.
To your knee. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expulso!
Ha! A moon calf has more fun. That's just the beginning.
Look what you've done! You pay for that! You should never have come here! Potato!
Come on, you're afraid to fight back? Can't hold out forever.
Pay for your might want to look up.
Will you hold still? Get out of the You're only delaying the inevitable. I know you weaken quickly.
Well, you'll have to do better than that.
I'm not done with you.
You should have joined me.
I'll make a lamb for the slaughter.
Bow me over.
How's your light, bro? Rookwood, don't go down easy.
Rebellion.
I'm just warming up. Impressive. To your knees. You're no match for me. You didn't look much of a fight, did you? Try to make this too incipient.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I want.
You will not survive this fight. Rookwood, don't go down easy. Incendio.
I'm just warming up.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Pray for that. Second, a lamb to the slaughter.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
So very weak.
You made a great mistake. Huh? You're going to regret that.
Time to teach someone.
I see you. from above.
You will pay for your deeds.
Bombarda, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defender.
Let me out,
Expelliarmus, Confringo, my wand!
What are you doing, on Defender? One still alive.
Expulso!
I hope it was worth it.
There's Ollivander's.
Pretty though.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might...
Yes, Professor Figs. Here.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. Repaired broken wands, of course. I think...
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Try to make this too easy for me. Another pitiful. No more happy days for you.
Rookwoods don't go down easy, Howard.
To your knees. No!
You will not survive this fight!
How delightful. Try to make this too easy for me.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
I'll have taken your life before you even realise it's gone.
Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Bombard! Defender! Gringo! Is that all you got? Expulso! You die for that. Expulso! Expelliarmus!
Such agility! Disarm my wand?
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expelliarmus! Might want to look at novice fuck!
You're going to regret that.
Expulso! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Pay for your deeds! Expulso! Confringo! Flash of inspiration! Expulso! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Give it back! What are your thoughts on electricity? Confringo! Expulso! Quick little kick! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expulso! Rolling away, Confringo! Expulso!
You should have joined me.
Well done for a child.
Afraid to face me?
Allow me to put you out. You're embarrassing.
Oh, what's the
What was that?
Confringo! Potato! Confringo!
time for some assistance?
Another pitiful beast caught in my
How does that feel?
Bombarder! Rise and fight!
That's it!
Get that back!
Descender!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo!
No more happy days for you.
Bombarder!
You're only delaying the impressive.
Rependo! Descendo! Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Rependo! Confringo! Incendio!
Coward!
Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! I want... Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Confringo!
Real quick, don't go down. No.
Confringo! Confringo!
Confringo!
Nice try!
A lamb to the slaughter. Such agility! Good job, thing, aren't you? I'm just warming up.
Incendio!
You're no match for me. You can't hold out forever. To your knees.
Resto momentum. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder.
Confringo!
Bombarder.
Don't stupid to get out of this alive.
Pathetic.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
Confringo. Incendio.
Hang on!
Don't do that. Confringo! Is that the best you can do?
Potato.
Had enough?
Oh, what
Oh, no, you don't.
Incendio. Potato. Bombarder. Expelliarmus.
Impressive.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Real quits don't go down easy.
Let's pop the painful vein!
Barely felt that at all.
Potato. Stupid. You weaken. Bombarder. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Confringo. I've seen better.
Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Defender. Confringo.
Look what you've done.
You'll pay for it. Ringo! That's the best you can do, is it?
Come on, you're afraid to fight back. That's the beginning. Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Oh, what's the line?
Bingo!
I'm not done with you. Bombarda. Stand and fight me.
Incendia!
You want to make a final field?
Ha! A moon car. That's the best you can do.
Stupid one.
Predictable. Projector!
Incendia! Potato! Stupid one.
You can't hold out forever.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Stupid one. Oh.
Novice.
Blow. Bombarda.
Will you hold still?
Tornado. Stupid one. Stupid one. Bombarda.
You'll have to do bingo. Projector!
Stupid one. Bombarda. Pitiful beast caught in my trap.
I'm just...
Is that the best you got?
The flame! How does that? Stupid. Bingo. Bombarda. Abracadabra!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an elf to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Revelio.
Bombarder!
Revelio.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Expelliarmus! Confredo! Bombarder!
Revelio. This looks like trouble. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you came to Hogwarts.
Ah, I suppose that is not an unexpected question. After I told you about my time in Mahutukoro, it was a simple matter of fate, really. After my experience with the Toyohashi Tengu, I was determined to find work that would fulfill me. I accepted a position with the Japanese Ministry of Magic. I cannot tell you the specifics of my work. A few years into my post, I had the honor of working with Professor Weasley, at the time a curse breaker for the British Ministry.
Professor Weasley was a curse breaker for the Ministry?
She was. But I would advise you not to inquire upon it. She is quite clear that her focus is now Hogwarts. We coordinated, shall we say, defensive efforts on a particular matter, and were talking one evening about the rigors of our respective positions. She mentioned plans to return to Britain and Hogwarts specifically. I noted I could appreciate her decision. Her description of the school was so enchanting that when she wrote to me a few years later about the open position of flying professor, I was intrigued.
I suppose I can understand wanting to move on from all that you went through with the Tengu.
But that is not at all what happened. I was not moving on. What happened would always be a part of me. I learned from it. My reason for coming to Hogwarts was to expand my horizons.
Then you enjoy being a flying instructor, even after all that happened?
I do. And not despite all that happened, but because of it. You would do well to let lessons be just that, lessons. Learn from your errors, in judgment or otherwise. I am proud to impart such knowledge upon students, no matter where in the globe they may reside.
Revelio! Revelio.
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that Zahn, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
see you, my young friend.
No witch or wizard will be. What was that?
What do we have here? I may have more luck higher up in the keep. A ladder. That's what I need.
Who is it? Angry! Defender! Bombarder! You won't get away with that.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
As if you could best.
What will we find in here? Revelio.
Bombarder.
Wizard kind will submit. I will make you.
Such arrogance. I won't rest until you're
Bombarder. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Aloha Mora.
Bombarder.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio. Revelio.
This prisoner owes us the
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. A boiler door. How to open it? Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! There's a crap. Bombarda! Revelio. Revelio.
Stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce.
One
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I will make you pay. I'm the best. How nice of you to stop by. I'll bury you in the deepest spot.
Bombarda.
Bombarda. Easily Lumos. Arrest those men. Bombarda. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Maybe behind the boiler door.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.
Revelio.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Bombarda!
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these
Rebellion
pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures.
Incendio.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Revelio. What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Leviosa. Incendio! Bombarda!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos.
Lumos!
Incendio! Lumos.
Lumos!
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos!
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio!
Of course! How clever!
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
Look at this place.
Little puppy sweeting. Forgot how to cover your track?
What was that?
More dog. Descended.
You've made a mistake. I'll stab you in the
Little puppy of darkness.
One of my own.
Little bomber.
Shall we finish what we started? Back in that ground with you.
Allow me to bring up that brain. That's nothing. Incendio. That might bite easy. If you could bring her. There you are. Incendio.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Revelio.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Revelio.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I don't know if we should be rushing into this.
If he thinks we are aware of his plans, he may call off the ambush. We should behave as he expects us to.
Fair point. All right. Let's go.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Right into one!
Ashwinder, you were right.
You've been a thorn in our side long enough!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Descender! Accio! Repulsor!
Descendo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this?
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
Does it confuse? But somehow you can do better than that, can't you?
Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct, my father. You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwind can join us?